this actually appears to be a genuine horse race. I would say, notwithstanding wildly different polls that are saying dramatically different things, Edmonton being a slam dunk for the NDP and the rural ridings a slam dunk for the UCP. As far as we know from virtually every poll that's been taken, that's true. So Calgary is the battleground.
So with that in mind, like, are these video clips that we've seen emerge, in the past few days, are they likely to sway voters one way or the other in terms of how they regard Smith?
We all know, people like you and me, we pay attention to elections all the time. Most members of the general public, most voters, are not doing that. So this stuff has only been sinking in a short month-long campaign. I'm sure the government chose a short time frame for this because they knew that Ms. Smith was vulnerable to being caught out with the kind of things she said. But there's dissension within the party. We've been hearing stories, I'm sure you've heard them, of door knockers for the UCP in Calgary telling people on the doorstep, don't worry about Danielle Smith. We're going to get rid of her in a couple of weeks after the election. Well, that's not going to be as easily done as they make it sound, but that's the party trying to find a way around the liability that she's become.
Which I guess brings us to the question of the group Take Back Alberta. So this is a far-right pro-Smith group within the UCP. So what role are they playing in this election? And is it an exaggeration to say that they're really calling the shots inside the UCP right now?
I do not think that's an exaggeration. And they kept a relatively low profile, but they are socially conservative. David Parker, who is sort of the de facto leader of Take Back Alberta, has given a speech in which he said women should be in the kitchen. You're anti-human if you're a woman and you don't want to have a baby right away. They're right-wingers and they're market fundamentalists and they're social conservatives and they're anti-abortion and they're all of that. They ran for a bunch of party board elections. There are 18 members of the UCP board, and 9 of them were up for election. And basically all of those positions were filled by people affiliated with Take Back Alberta. But they have infiltrated the party. Are they a pro-Smith group? Well, they certainly got Smith elected, but they seem to, Parker has also said, if she doesn't deliver on our policies, we'll get rid of her.